Hello, my dears. Very good morning. How are you? So, my dears, in our previous classes, we have completed your supplementary reader book in school, online or offline classes, in online, offline. So, now it's time to start writing section, section C. From the today, we are going to start writing section C. And in this section, first, we are going to start about number one, an important concept, article writing. Yes, article. So, you know that how article is very important in our life. Okay, you have seen about the importance of article in our life. Okay, so where you get, from where you can get the article, from where you can find, yes, we can get the article in newspaper. Yes, we can get the article in magazine or daily magazine or sports or any magazine. We can get the article. Okay, so article reflect uh, evil of society. Okay, and we use article, many writer just make their articles for concerning social issues. Yes. Many articles we have seen, many articles focused and concentrate on social issue. Okay, the articles make us aware and cautious and careful, and article shows what is going on in society right now. Okay, so article draw our focus and concentration on in running issues of the country. Okay, it should be political, it should be religious, it should be related to a sports activity. Okay, so we have seen the importance of article. Okay, and sometimes the article also create public awareness. Yes, what is the main purpose of article? The main motive of article is to aware the people. Okay, and for making people aware. Okay, so they aware the people, article aware the people. Okay, about issue going on in society right now and nowadays. Okay, and we have seen the impact and side effect of many disasters and what name calamities and destruction we have seen. Okay, so from where we can get the idea, article. Okay, when we hear or when we read article, so we can understand well what is going on in the country and on which topic, on which issue they wanted to draw our attention. Okay, so that's why we pay attention on article. So today we discuss two article. Okay, and if we talk about the body, we write article to third person. Okay, and your language must be formal. And if we talk about the word selection, so you can you can hold 100 to 150 words. Okay, excluding the heading and the byline. Okay, except heading and byline. Okay, we can make an article in 100 to 150 words. And article can be formal. Okay, use formal language. Okay, article should be well arranged, well mannered, well organized. Okay, you should check your grammatical issues also in making article. So when we make article, if we talk about the body of the article, from the top, on top we write heading. Okay, we write heading, then after heading we write byline. Okay, byline means who is going to make the article. Then we'll start main body. Okay, we divided its main body in two part. Okay, first body for introduction and second body for relevance subject. And at last we can conclude the article by our suggestions. Okay, by suggestions, by our advice and opinions. Okay, so let's see two articles. Okay, so number one, if we talk about okay, if again I tell you about the body of the article, so first we start on the top, we write heading. Okay, heading and title, and after that we write what name, byline means who is going to make the article. Then we have body and divided in two part. The one is introduction about the article, and number two is number two main body means it should be on a relevant subject. Okay, some brief information. Okay, and at last we conclude article. Okay, and we can give our opinion, we can give our suggestion. Okay, for article. Okay, so we'll see two article in this schedule. Okay, so we have two sample articles. So we are doing that. Okay, so our first article is the generation gap is destroying family life. we are talking about the generation gap. So you know about the generation gap. Okay. So in our family, we can see if we have grandfather also, and we have children also. We have elder also, we have older, and we have younger also. Okay. So there is a generation gap among them. Okay. There is generation gap in between them. Okay. We know that. So we should fill the generation gap. So on the basis of, first we are dealing with our first article. The generation gap is destroying family life. The generation gap is destroying family life. So first on the top you write the generation gap is destroying family life. Okay. Then byline. Okay. By Nikita, means Nikita is going to write this article. Okay. Let's start. The generation gap means a difference in attitude. Yes. What is generation gap? Difference in attitude. The attitude of old or elder will be different from the younger. Okay. So it should be different. It would be different. Okay. So then, and attitude or lack of understanding. Yes, there is problem in understanding and outlook. Everything there will be different. Okay. Between the younger and the older generation. Yes, we talk about our grandfather. If we talk about our house, our families, children. So there is lots of difference in their thinking. There is a world of difference in their thinking. Okay, so we can understand that likeness. It has been there since your ancient time. Our old people always talk about their ancient time, and they talk about their literature, their behavior, their people, and what they had seen in ancient time, and what they had read in for ancient time. So they wanted to follow all these things, but our new generation wanted to make their own life, their own their own world. Okay. The young generation is living in their world because they had to compete to people's. Okay, they had to compete to world. Okay, and you can see the day by day and day to day and run fast run competition in nowadays. Okay, so then the gap seems to have widened to such an extent that the old and the young people appear to be living under the same roof. They are sharing a same roof, but they are different. Their thoughts are different. Okay, the father wanted to keep his son in his world, but the son go in different world, obviously. Okay, so we can realize, we can see generation gap easily. Okay, then what to do? And there is a communication also, lack of communication. Okay, if suppose in a family, if we have 4 to 5 members in a family, our youngsters thinking is totally different to our older. Okay, and old generation. Okay, so then what happened? Relations would spoil definitely. Okay, due to its consequences. So the day when these generation would also split space is not far away. Elders look after their children and make all sorts of sacrifice for them, which instills in them the feeling of having a right over their lives. It means, yes, when we born, okay, and when our relatives join us, so what they tell first after seeing us? So they tell, you look like your mother, you look like father. Okay, but why the son and the children, if they are looking like their parents? Okay, so why they are not following their parents teaching or advices? Parents has this complaint, parent have these complaint. Okay, why they are not following them, and why they are not trying to fill in the gap? Okay, why who will initiate first? Okay, if children are just going far away from parent thinking, so parent wanted to keep them in their life, but these guys already following their path because they have made their own way. Okay, so it spoiled the relations. They expect their children to keep up with their expectations. Yes, and the parents keep expectation for their children. Okay, they hope for their children and they do better for their children. Okay, because they are worried. Okay, they are worried for their bright future in the career. Okay, but new generation cannot understand these feeling or this worriness. Okay, then but opposing the mindset and thought of elder today, children of the modern world demand unrestricted freedom in their thought and action. There is definitely a way of riding the complexity arising due to the make of modernism and the increased impact of Western culture. Okay, so we can easily understand what is going on now in the world. We can see that the world is just following the Western culture. If we talk about our country, so we are also following modern culture and Western culture. Okay, so we cannot bound these children, okay, in our old thinking. Okay, they cannot follow the traditional way of your, okay, from your side. So if you try to restrict them, okay, they want total freedom. New generation want total freedom, okay, total independence. And we want to, why we are restrict them, why we are going to put pressure on them, why we want to control them, okay, because we have worry, okay, we are worry for that, okay, we concern for them, that's why we want to do that, okay. So our worriness, they thought, our worriness, that we are going to impose our worriness on them. So they wanted to get rid from all the worriness, okay, from our side. So they make their own word, okay, they didn't want to listen to you, they didn't want to listen to us, okay. So it is a big question. So how we can deal? We should have mutual understanding, we should have mutual understanding with our children. We should have harmony and peace in our relation, okay. If we have to initiate, so we can initiate, they are our own children, so there's no any question of shame or anything else, okay. So we should maintain the peace, we should maintain the coordination, okay. There should be coordination and assimilation in our thoughts and thoughts of children and parents, okay. So we should follow these things so we can fill the generation gap. And the parent should be also updated, okay. Sometimes the parent should give them space, okay, and friends should treat them like their friend, so they can easily share their feeling and their secrets, okay. So if we are doing this, so we can easily solve and resolve their issues, okay. So it was about first article, okay. We'll see second article in second video, okay. Thank you.